So let's get over the rules of the tournament before we get into it totally. Right, so we try to keep this as close to VGC as possible. The thing that you need to know is that it is a double elimination bracket. So you have 2 rounds before you get out, right? So everyone plays at least 2 rounds.
Got to lose 2 best of 3s to be out. Yeah,
that's true. And it is best of 3, like Jan said. So we're going to see who gets those, and we'll go with it. Standard VGC rules, so all Pokemon are level 50, but the only difference between standard VGC and this is that you're allowed multiple Pokemon if you have them, or multiple items of the same type. And it's open team sheet, so every single one of our competitors can see every other Pokemon that they're faced off against. We actually haven't released the bracket.
None of the players know who they're facing in the first round. They are just about to find out.
So let's go over team number 1, Fuslie and Flygon HG, or HQ as she put it initially.
That is how she called him, yeah.
Yeah, like they started the call literally with that. So what do you think about Team Fuslie here?
So I think it's the most defensive team in the tournament. It's pretty slow, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's got a lot of very good defensive tools. The setup of Snow through the
Dragonite?
Exactly, through the Dragonite, yeah, thank you. The Snow Warning allows Bronzong to set up an Aurora Veil, which will set up defensive walls to allow probably the core Pokemon of both her Nuzlocke and this team, Bubbly the Azumarill, to set up. It's got Spore, it's got Quiver Dance. It's going to need time to set up. It's still a very slow Pokemon. It's going to need quite a few Quiver Dances to start functioning.
And Bubbly is the Pokemon that she brought through the entire Nuzlocke.
She almost soloed the entire game with this Pokemon.
Yeah, she beat the entire Elite Four and championed with just Bubbly, and also a little appearance by Boomy, but still, it's crazy.
We have some heavy hitters. We have Tailwind to be able to set up by the Lucario. That's going to make the Hippowdon be faster. It's going to make the Kingdra be faster. The Draining Kiss on the Azumarill, healing move here if she ever gets it set up. Basically, I feel like this team is about putting the opponent on a timer, trying to stall as long as you can until that Azumarill is set up, until that Tailwind is set up for the heavy hitters like the Hippowdon, like the Kingdra, and like the Dragonite. Meanwhile, the Bronzong is there to support, to heal Pull and Puff, to set up Aurora Veil, to redirect moves with the move Follow Me. Like you said, it is going to be double battle, so a lot of these like VGC strats, like the Follow Me and stuff like that, is going to be very important.
Yeah, and that Bronzong is going to be nasty. What a tank that is. Let's get into our first match, and let's see Fuslie and Flygon HG. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so excited.
Maybe some of the best chemistry that we've seen in the tournament so far.
Fuslie has been practicing. She was practicing in the hotel lobby today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I saw them both. I actually ran into them at breakfast studying like they were for an exam. Flygon HG, known as One Ball HG, because of a surgery that he had when he was...
Oh, no way. No way. And then we also have ConnorEatsPants and Steph and Sunny.
There they go.
As the other team for this. Really excited. Connor, famously known for having Fortnite Friday with George Santos and the Rizzler. Look at that guy.
Steph and Sunny's claim to fame as the best desk smacker on Twitch. The slams that he's delivered to his desks have been legendary. And you'll see once we cut to the set, we've actually covered the desks in protective material, such that if Stefan does get mad throughout the tournament and starts to slam some desks, you can see right there, they're protected. We're not going to break anything.
Easily. And look at these guys, right? Like, you think they'd be professional streamers by now, but they don't know how to take stage direction.
That's true.
We did spend about like 15, 30 minutes going over what to do. And so, we're really excited to see if they can actually press A to start their Pokemon match.
Right.
It looks like Fuslie is already having trouble. Wow, this is, it's really difficult to get into a Pokemon match if you don't even know how to actually start the battle.
We're saying Point Crew lied, people died. Can you comment on that? Or?
There's literally no time.
We are immediately.
We see the Intrepid Sword go live, as well as the Grassy Surge that we were talking about. They have 60 seconds to make their moves. Versus the 30 seconds. That's one of the things that we actually told the competitors beforehand.
Yeah.
So then they would actually practice to choose their moves faster. It was 60 seconds all of the time, but joke's on them. It's actually...
it is actually not going to be hard because something that the coaches told me is that thinking before you click a move is something that a lot of coaches had to instill in their players before the rounds. So we'll see if that's here. So we see the redirection Rage Powder from the Milotic here to redirect all the moves into it.
And we have a Follow Me from the Bronzong, both of them using redirection moves here.
We see Fuslie kind of matching the Bronzong animation there. And Dragapult actually just going to set up the Tailwind for Connor. So he's just taking a turn to set up. And we see the Dragon Darts now going into the Milotic from the Rage Powder. So both of those are actually going to target instead of targeting both
so
sides.
much damage with Intrepid Sword.
Yeah. So the Milotic actually protecting the Dragapult from being hit by even one of the Dragon Darts here. We'll see how she goes from there, but we see a lot of HP now restored through the grassy terrain, through the Citrus Berry. The Milotic is still pretty healthy, ready to redirect for another turn. Fuslie flipping through her notes frantically, trying to figure out what to do next.
She's already clutching her head.
Already
she
panicking.
Is known to panic in tough situations.
It's interesting. We see the Tailwind set up here. I wonder if we're going to see a switch from Connor. The Tailwind doesn't last that long. He's going to have to utilize it.
It's 4 turns exactly.
Yeah, so
we've already gone 1.
And the interesting thing to know is like the speed tiers don't really super matter for Fuslie here. The Dragapult was already faster than the. We might see the clanging scales from the Dragapult into the Kingdra now.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, they could also this could be. If Connor has the Metagross in the back, that Tailwind is really helpful. We'll see.
So we see
here.
another Follow Me from the Bronzong to redirect whatever's coming. Shadow Force actually being thrown out.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Probably targeting the Bronzong here. And then Melodic is just going to stall out and heal with Roost.
Oh my God. We have a tanky versus a tanky team.
Yeah, so it's actually a really interesting matchup here because of the Shadow Force vanishing, the Dragon Darts plus the Rage Powder redirection, it's really hard for the Kingdra to hit a Dragon Darts into the Dragapult here, which is honestly Fuslie's main way of killing the Dragon type here. And Connor just has a lot of time, probably targeting the Bronzong now. But here's the situation I was talking about, right? We know 100% what that Dragapult is going to do next turn. It's going to Shadow Force, and it's probably going to be into the Bronzong slot. So Fuslie now has an opportunity to maybe take a switch, right? He can target the Dragapult with whatever he wants because he knows it's going to be on the field afterwards. Are we just going to see the Follow Me on the Bronzong? Are we going to see the sack? Or are we just going to see an attack from her?
She has taken all of that move time, right? She is already. You can see her already panicking, extremely difficultly.
Yeah.
She's also, I can hear it from here.
We just see another Follow Me here, just trying to redirect. The Shadow Force probably, but it does protect the Kingdra either way, and the Kingdra is now finally.
Oh, let's see where it goes into the Bronzong.
And it does one hit KO.
First kill of the entire tournament.
Bronzong now going on. This is what I'm talking about, though. Fuslie's team does play pretty slow, and Connor has chosen quite the slow and defensive mode for his team as well. But we're going to see the first Dragon Darts actually, because we don't see the Rage Powder from the Melodic, go into the Dragapult now. So it's going to be one dart into the Dragapult.
Yeah, we get a trade here.
And the other dart is going to go because the Dragon Darts does get split between the two Pokemon.
Yep.
And now Dragapult's still on the field. Rage Powder is still available from Melodic. He can protect this from another Dragon Darts. We see in the back as the Dragonite and the
Lucario. Interesting. Okay.
This Dragonite very defensive with that Assault Vest. But the physical moves obviously are still going to hit hard. This Dragapult is going to become a real problem here.
Yeah,
sure, the Lucario has ways to deal with it, but we can just see more redirection in the Melodic. It's been roosting, healing itself up, the Grassy Surge, right? It's going to be able to probably survive 2 more hits. This is a pretty rough position for Fuslie.
Yeah, picking up that kill. I mean, Fuslie was the one to win this, right? She had the advantage from the get-go with the luck that she got from the Nuzlocke. But it looks like Connor really capitalized on those turns, right? He actually would say I'd say he has the advantage currently in the tournament with this.
Absolutely. We see a Thunder on this Lucario. That's to counter one of the rain teams within a tournament that we might see later. Tailwind on it to double the speed. It's dynamic speed in Gen 9 too, so as soon as that Tailwind goes up, the speed effect is going to apply immediately for that turn. We see Moongeist Beam on this Lucario to hit Dragapults, which there were a lot of in this tournament, and Sacred Sword just for like a good stab move. So a lot of options on the Lucario here.
Yeah, the Thunder is really scary versus if Fuslie ever goes against Chris's team, that Thunder is really scary because he's running a rain team. Thunder goes 100% accurate in rain.
One thing to note about the team as well, Lucario, I believe, does carry a Focus Sash. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Lucario has the Expert Belt.
It's got the Expert Belt, right? So it's just got a lot of
Moongeist
Beam. Different belt.
Insane.
But we'll see. The Lucario, quite the slow Pokemon, a little bit frail too, and standing a little bit awkwardly in the position here with this Dragapult just being so threatening.
Okay, we see another Dragon Shadow Force from the Dragapult. I mean, that is the good move to go here.
And we see actually just a Snipe Shot coming in just for a little bit of extra damage. The Moongeist Beam is going to miss the Shadow Forcing Dragapult.
And that was a good play from Connor.
And we see more Dragon. This Dragon Darts is actually finally going to kill the Milotic. So 1-for-1 on the kills now. We see a 3v3 situation now, but that Shadow Force is still looming over. It's probably going to go into the Lucario. The question is Fuslie going to switch now before that Shadow Force takes out another Pokemon? Because I don't think Lucario is bulky enough to take this.
Oh, no way. There's no way. Lucario does not have as good special or regular defense to take this.
Right.
There's no way. Plus that Dragapult is just insane. Like this thing, it will pick up any KO that you can. Basically, if you keep that Dragapult onto the field, that is Connor's main threat here.
Yeah. I think for Fuslie, it's all going to be about timing those Shadow Forces correctly and seeing what he can do. We see now the heavy hitter of Connor's team come out, the choice band slacking. It's got the double edge. It's got coverage moves. It's got trick if it wants to do some weird stuff. If it wants to like.
But we do have that one slacking counter here, right, with the Sacred Sword,
right.
Lucario on the field.
Right.
That's pretty scary, but I don't know if it's.
The problem is the slacking is just going to outspeed the Lucario, I believe. If
I mean, we're still under Tailwind too.
That's true, yeah. So Shadow Force coming out here.
This might be a double.
It's going to hit the Kingdra. It's not going to be that much damage, though. Kingdra, pretty bulky Pokemon. It actually is going to be Lucario faster than slacking.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage, but it's such a bulky Pokemon. We see the double into the Kingdra, which is now going to go down. 2 Pokemon left on the side of Fuslie's field, but it's Dragonite in the back. The Dragonite, I believe, has extreme speed. Is that right?
For Fuslie?
Yeah.
The Dragonite does not have extreme. Does have extreme speed, yes.
Yeah. So, and we saw the Lucario being faster than the slacking, so guaranteed kill on that slacking for her the next turn. And Dragapult's options aren't amazing here, although we might see the clanging scales into the Dragonite, which is pretty scary. The Snow Warning going up here, not really going to do anything. There's no ice types to benefit from that defense boost.
50% defense boost for the ice types. That's really it. And then Aroma Veil is active during it, but
Aurora Veil, yeah. So Bronzong already dead, so that's not going to be a factor. We'll see how Fuslie decides to handle this. She's got options to kill things here. The Dragapult obviously going to be the fastest Pokemon on the field, so it makes the most sense for Fuslie to probably just get this slacking off the field. She doesn't know which of the slots Dragapult is targeting.
Dude, I mean, Jake Paul is staying on the field like a thorn in our side, like he normally is. I'm just hoping that she actually gets him off the field, you know?
Strong physical coverage from the Dragonite here. It's got the extreme speed, it's got the Dragon Hammer, it's got the Glacial Lance, and then the Drill Peck for a pretty good stab move as well. Well, I'm interested to see if we're going to see the extreme speed here. Fuslie should know the speed tiers here. I feel like I'm pretty sure Slacking is 100 base speed, Dragonite is 80, so it's probably going to outspeed.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but Fuslie had a full binder of actual turn-by-turn moves to use versus every single team possible. We get the KO on the slacking.
Nice. Dragapult vanishing for the Shadow Force again.
That slacking truly did not do too much, right? You would expect it to do a little bit more as the menacing presence it is on the field, but it picked up 1 kill, not too much else.
One thing that's interesting is with chip damage on the Dragapult, because it's taking so long to kill things with the Shadow Force, it did get a lot of benefit off of the grassy terrain when it's up. Final Pokemon out here for Connor is going to be the Metagross. Yeah, it's going to be hard for Fuslie to break.
I have no idea
how she's going to do this. It actually fully walls this Dragonite set. It resists every single one of Dragonite's moves. Lucario does have Moongeist Beam for it though. So the question is, which slot did Connor target? But Shadow Force, it must have been the Lucario slot. So the question is, does Lucario tank the Shadow Force now, or does it get the Moongeist Beam off into the Metagross?
Yeah, that Metagross also has Fusion Bolt, easily one-hit KO on that Dragonite right there.
Absolutely.
So this is tough. Even if it's a 2v1 situation, if that Dragapult was not on the field, Fuslie would still be struggling. This Metagross bringing it in is not great.
It's a pretty tough late game situation. You have 2v2. I do still think the problem is Connor is relying on that slow Shadow Force to kill. He's still got the Clanging Souls, but
we see the panic. We have the move timer going down.
Move timer going down for
5
Fuslie.
seconds.
I just saw her extreme speed into the ghost type that has vanished. I don't really know what that was.
Oh, that was such a
Shadow Force
move.
It actually targeted the Dragonite though. It's a crit. It's a lot of damage.
Oh my god.
But Lucario's untouched Moongeist Beam being targeted now. It's going to go into the Metagross. Is that going to kill Expert Bell extra damage? No, it is not.
Oh my god. Oh, if she just did that extreme
and
speed,
Psychic Fangs with the crit from the Shadow Force, that's going to be enough to kill the Metagross.
That was the turning point of the run right there. Turning point of the match. If she did not extreme speed into the already disappeared ghost
I think
type,
just a Dragon Hammer could have maybe killed that Metagross from that HP.
Oh, if she doubled into the Metagross, that would have been it right there. Then she would have survived the Shadow Force from the Dragapult, probably with the Shadow Force again, and then she would have killed the next turn.
Some would call it a generational throw. Point Crow. We see the Shadow Force coming out again, and there's just nothing for Lucario. But
so disappointing.
Honestly, Lucario could still tank this. We don't have any damage boosting item on the Dragapult. It's safety goggles to protect against the Spore
and the Metagross goes down. It is
Metagross is down now.
It is a 1v1 now. We are going down to the wire.
And she can just target the Moongeist Beam into the Dragapult now.
Yeah,
she knows it's going to appear there.
Right?
It's going to kill.
That Dragapult is faster.
Exactly. So the question is this Shadow Force going to kill or not? She does not live it!
Oh no, and Fuslie takes the loss. Fuslie takes the loss.
a 1-0, extremely close first game advantage for Connor. We could have not asked for a better first game of the tournament here.
That's crazy. If she didn't misplay that one turn, she might have picked up the win.
She would have, because the Dragonite wouldn't have died, because I'm pretty sure the Metagross would have died to a Dragon Hammer there. Then the Psychic Fang doesn't go into the Dragonite. It survives. It's a 2v1 situation, and she can't win.
Yeah, of course, because then the Lucario doesn't die there. You can pick up the win against the Dragapult. Easy peasy, Moongeist Beam. You're gonna go.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that is one win for Connor. Just a reminder for those watching at home, this is a best of 3 format, so they have another match to go here. See if they can pick it up. If Fuslie wins this one, they go 2-3.
We're currently seeing the coaches signal over to their players to take deep breaths. They're not allowed to talk strategy to their players between the games of the sets.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that ref is okay with that. Seems like the ref is fine with it. Okay, cool. Just making sure that the interference from Flygon there was appropriate.
Right. Stefan Sunny is having the time of his life.
Is illegal, lock me up.
He says if supporting your player is illegal, then lock me up. So it looks like we do have police ready outside of the venue already. They have been called. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see the replay here. The Kingdra living that Shadow Force, very important turn there. The Sacred Sword going into the... I was surprised that Lucario actually outsped the slacking, but it did manage to take it down. So it seems like Fuslie actually has a pretty good slacking counter on her team in that Lucario. Also resisting the normal moves, resisting the extreme speed that some of them are running. The Metagross is very bulky.
I will say that misplay from Fuslie was actually incredibly shocking too for me. She was showing me her notes beforehand, and she has the speed stats of every single Pokemon in the tournament written down. Who goes first? So she could logic out how each turn would play.
No matter how you put it, extreme speeding the Ghost type that is currently vanished is just never going to be.
Which is also shocking. If you guys have not known, right? I've done a couple streams with Fuslie on Ludwig's basketball tournament, or seeing her at X Function or whatever, and every single time she has asked me to quiz her on the type chart. So it's really odd that one of the basic immunities that you learn first with a type chart.
Well, I think it's that kind of misplay that I don't think it was an informed decision. I think she was panicking because she saw the timer and she
had 5 seconds left on that move timer.
Right, and I think what threw her off is the Dragapult was vanished and Dragonite resisted every single one of her moves. So she was like, what do I even use here? What do I even do?
So she she went to the priority here. Connor bringing out his notes to match Fuslie. I think it's the energy that we need in the studio today. She is known for the panic. And reminder, right, this is the double elimination. So if they are actually eliminated from this round, right, the set of matches, then they still do get to play in the tournament, and they still have a chance to win the whole thing. They will be going to the
losers bracket,
Yeah, they go to the losers bracket, and you can work your way up from the losers bracket to face off against the winner of the winners bracket to take it all. We'll get over that a little bit more if that does happen, or actually when that does happen.
We're loaded into game 2 now. Kingdra Bronzong lead this time. When we see actually Connor bringing that Breloom that I was worried about, I'm very curious to see what he's going to do with it here. The Bronzong is in an extremely comfortable position to follow me right now. And the Kingdra is kind of free to do what it wants. We're going to see the follow me's coming through. Not really a lot of moves to take down this Bronzong from any side.
Yeah, very interesting that Fuslie kept the same exact starters here for it.
So something interesting, we're actually going to see Fuslie switch here, the Kingdra out, which means she loses that Intrepid boost forever. It does not come back if she switches it back in.
Yeah, that is the Gen 8 versus Gen 9 difference, right? That's the nerf that they did for Intrepid Sword. You only get it once per match.
Switching in here for that Snow Warning, it seems like she wants to set up the Aurora Veil. But we're actually going to see the follow me instead.
But the follow me into the switch is such a weird choice. I guess she wanted to save the Dragonite from being hit.
Actually, that's true. I forgot about this. The Breloom has Wicked Blow, which always crits. It's a dark type move. We see the Citrus Berry procced here, but that means that even if the Aurora Veil was up, that crit would have gone through the Aurora Veil. That's a classic run and button play, actually. We see the double edge, and that's actually just going to kill.
And it takes the Bronzong.
I thought he didn't have the power to break it, but the Wicked, I missed the Wicked Blow on the Breloom. That is crazy.
If I was Fuslie, I would be panicking right now because there is absolutely nothing that she gained.
She has lost so much. She basically did nothing this turn. She switched to the Dragonite.
She got rid of. Even worse. She got rid of the Dragonite, so she doesn't have Intrepid Sword anymore.
Yeah.
This was a net negative for every decision that she could have made.
This is looking pretty rough for Fuslie, I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, it looks like the panic thing that she does during the Nuzlocke is actually making it to the tournament.
I do wonder here if the Sacred Sword from Lucario plus the extreme speed from Dragon Knife, she doubles into the slacking here, if that's just going to kill. He also took a little bit of recoil damage. But the Choice Scarf Breloom is so threatening now. I think it's the fastest Pokemon on the field. It's got Thunder Kick to hit the Lucario. A lot of options.
The Breloom's ability is Cotton Down.
That's true.
So
yeah.
if that Breloom gets hit at all by an attack, then it's -1 speed for every single Pokemon on the field, excluding itself.
Right.
So Connor here, just having this Breloom out, also threatens speed control in a pretty bad way.
It seems like Fuslie's going to go for the Tailwind. Very, very slow play for her as she's already very behind. What are we going to see? We're going to see Drill Peck into the Breloom. That is going to kill if it does connect. We see the Wicked Blow coming out now. Hits the Dragonite for quite a bit of damage. Again, always critting, obviously. Tailwind coming out from Lucario. It is faster, but I don't know if I like this play. The Tailwind is just a little bit too slow here. We see the Drill Peck coming out now.
And there we go.
Speed. Breloom at least removed.
And we get the Cotton Down. I guess if she wanted to get the kill there, it's not too bad of a play from Fuslie.
That is true.
Making sure they get the Tailwind up with the Cotton Down so she can stay out with the 2 Pokemon rather than swap them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But that's one of those plays that you want to make first turn, not second turn, right? Because now the Dragonite
is just going to fall. Those slacking double edges, you're going to see them so much this tournament. It does such a ridiculous amount of damage. Slacking really the most powerful Pokemon in the tournament.
It's 120 base damage plus stab. Maybe it brings that up to 180.
Off of one of the highest attack stats on any Pokemon possible in the tournament.
Yeah, and that thing is choice banded too, so it increases the attack even farther.
Yep.
Now keep in mind, you can only choose Double Edge now. Choice, the choice items mean that you are locked into using that move regardless of anything that you want to do. In return for that attack, special attack, or speed boost, depending on the choice items that you have.
All right, so it's down to Kingdra, no Intrepid Sword boost, Lucario, and we see the Dragapult.
Dragapult
this
again.
This is such a threatening position now. Connor can kind of do whatever he wants. He can double into something. Tailwind is up for Fuslie. She has the speed advantage. She could probably double into the slacking and kill it, but this Dragapult is going to wreak havoc on these 2 Pokemon.
And Fuslie does not have the option to swap out anymore. It's a 2v3 right now. Connor in a what I would say significant advantage in this match again. It's and one more win here, and he takes the whole set. He takes that round, and we go to round 2. But we will see what happens here. It's crazy because Connor notoriously took 6 different attempts to actually beat the Nuzlocke.
I believe he was the one with the most attempts. Is that true?
By far.
Yeah.
By far, over double the next person. So it's very interesting seeing that with the cold and calculated Fuslie and Flygon combo, the chaotic we'll click the move, see if we actually win the run. Choice from
Connor also one of the people with the least input. I think I would say that Stefan took a bit of a more lax approach to coaching. I would say we see the Surging Strikes coming into the slacking now. We'll see if that plus the Sacred Sword is going to kill. Dragapult actually still faster through the Tailwind and the Cotton.
Wow, that Dragapult is so
Did she target
speedy.
it? No, it is Sacred Sword into
Good. Getting that was a good decision from Fuslie here. She is still in it. That was a good double read there, making sure that you don't actually go into the Dragapult with the Shadow Force.
It is a 2v2 now. Honestly, I don't think Fuslie's position is that bad. She's got the Moonguy Speed plus Surging Strikes or whatever she wants. If she doubles into the Metagross right now, I think that will die without it ever getting a move off. Shadow Force is not going to kill either side here. I think from full, the Lucario is going to live.
I was just scared that she was going to go back into the Dragapult with Shadow Force.
Right.
I was just scared of that, man.
It could happen. We could see it happen.
Hey, I've been hurt before here. I think Fuslie also probably one of the favorites of the tournament.
Sure. I think her team is very powerful. I think it's a little bit underrated by people, and some of the coaches have been telling me that it's very annoying to play against.
Yeah, I was playing with Fuslie's team a little bit just to practice, seeing what the teams were, and it was not bad.
I'm surprised we didn't see the Azumarill be brought at all so far this set. I wonder if she's going to bring it at all, or if that was more of a Nuzlocke Pokemon for her that she brought, and the competitive side is... We didn't see Hippowdon either. I wonder if we're going to see that at all. It's mainly, it seems to be that Kingdra, Dragonite, Lucario, and Bronzong combo. Surging Strikes into the Metagross.
Oh god, that does nothing. Oh my god.
It's a defensive Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Intrepid Sword would help out here, but I believe this plus the Moongeist Beam, judging from the range that we saw last time, if she did decide to double in here.
Yeah, Grok is choice banded, so that means that Grok is this real, the only thing that it can speak, which is a little terrifying, but we'll see how this Moongeist Beam does.
Pointro, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure Fuslie is going to win this game.
I think this is the win. She came back from a disastrous start.
Yeah. The problem with Connor's Dragapult is it is the fastest Dragapult in the tournament, but its moveset is so bad.
Yeah.
It
has attack order.
Yeah.
Why?
Like,
why?
Just the options are just not there. Because we see other ones with Astra Barrage. We see really powerful dragon moves, and here, it's just not real. The Shadow Force is so slow. Like
this is also cut and dry for Fuslie, right? Like if you don't win this matchup of 2v1 against this this Dragapult, honestly, I don't think you deserve to win the Nuzlocke. I'll go as far as to say that. It's pretty
Dragon
good. Pick it up.
Not going to quite do it. The Dragapult is going to be faster.
It was the roll low and then the roll
high. See the clanging scales? It's going to kill the Kingdra, but
it's going to be that.
Lucario's here for the Moongeist Beam.
Yeah, and this is it right here.
That should be the 1-for-1. Defense is going down for the Dragapult, doesn't really matter.
If she clicked Shadow Sword, I was going to scream. I was waiting for that. And we are going to a match 3. This is the first round. First round of the
This is a very close set so far.
Oh my God.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, I cannot believe it. They are talking a lot of smack between...
the difference in Fuslie's demeanor between game 1 and game 2. Yeah.
Oh, and then also like,
look at that elation.
Yeah, she's not even like looking through her notes as much, right? She's not panicking anymore.
Right.
She brings out that win, and it brings out that calmness in her.
Yeah. I think the problem is honest. I mean, the Breloom is a really good counter to the Bronzong. She did lose so much tempo at the start, but I think it might be the Dragapult that's holding Connor back right now. That moveset, the Shadow Force, is just not. It loses him so much tempo every turn. It gives Fuslie so much time for a Pokemon to act before that powerful Shadow Force comes in, and we saw that happen. Like, she took back so much tempo.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, like literally, turn 1 plays, at least in this competition, because of the power level of the Pokemon, means so much. And the fact that she got rid of the Intrepid Sword and then swapped out, lost a Pokemon all in 1 turn, and then didn't do anything with that, it was crazy.
Something to note too, we were worried about that Tailwind play by Lucario, but it turned out with the Cotton Down from the Breloom, that ended up super mattering because it gave her the speed advantage to outspeed and double into the Slacking the turn after and remove it from the field before it could do more damage with those Choice Band double edges.
Yeah, so that turn 1, actually, she did capitalize on it, which was shocking. Especially, I'm just saying, because of how she played that first match, I was not expecting her to pull out a move like that. And it was very smart.
There's something to be said about mental here too, because that blunder in the first game, that's a lot to throw a lot of competitors completely out and just completely tilt them, but she held on strong. And we're in game 3 now. We see the same opening from Connor as game 1 with the Melodic and the Dragapult, and we see Kingdra and Bronzong from game 2 on Fuslie's side here.
So far, I mean, it looks like we'll see if Fuslie brought the same 4 Pokemon, leaving by Stupid, the Hippowdon, and Bubbly, the Azumarill.
Right.
I still love her names. She named people Stupid, Disappointment, and everything else that she felt about them. But Bubbly, you know, it is one of them.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a very similar opening to game 1 here. We see the Rage Powder from Melodic for the redirect. We see the Follow Me from the Bronzong. This is line for line almost.
It's pretty standard from the first match. Yeah. If it worked well for Connor the first time, let's see how it works for the third.
Yep. So it's basically going to be a repeat of game 1. Actually, just
literally bar for bar, the exact same movements. I wonder if this was actually like drawn up from their coaches.
One thing that's interesting about this Tailwind play that came up in the game 1 as well, because of this Tailwind, the Melodic is really fast now and is able to roost and stall out any damage that it would receive before it gets hit, right? So it'll be able to like always heal back up to full HP.
Yeah, so that Dragon Dart's into the Melodic. I know it's a threat and all, but it's really not doing too much.
Well, it used Rage Powder, right?
That's why the redirect, right. Yeah, professional Pokemon commentator, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. They hired me for the actual VGC tournaments, but I had to turn it down because I'd rather do this.
It was a conflict of interest.
Yeah, you know, it just didn't make sense. Like ever since the incident. So looks like we're.
Yeah, that thing you had with Wolfie, it was.
What is this made of? yeah, me and Wolfie, you know, we got.
Oh, sorry, you said we weren't going to talk.
Oh, we're not going to talk about.
My
bad. Yeah. It's a whole Point Crow lied, you know, people died thing. So looks like we're getting the Dragon Darts into Jake Paul. God, I hope that kills him. In the Dragapult in the game.
Right.
It's pretty good. Wow, she is running down that move timer.
Yep. I hope she doesn't panic select a move again. She's extremely indecisive right now. Targeting on this. Shadow Force is going to come out. I hate to break it to Fuslie, but I think she might be getting the Fell for It Again award of the tournament by targeting that Shadow Force Pokemon
ate my face of the tournament.
Right.
Wow, and somehow we didn't expect this whatsoever. This is
What move
crazy.
did the Bronzong select here? It's going to be
It went for Pollen Puff.
but it is into the Nuzlocke. That's not going to do enough
did not
damage.
pick up the kill though. That's unfortunate.
And this is what I mean with the Roost healing it back up to full HP. It's so bulky, and the Shadow Force making it vanish, meaning that Melodic is the only thing that's being targeted. This is actually a pretty good line that Connor figured out here for his openings. It's just that like Melodic plus Dragapult combo. Yeah, the Shadow Force is slow, but the Melodic can stall forever for that Dragapult to start picking up kills with Shadow Force.
Yeah, you have to work through that.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't work the first time with Fuslie. She was not able to pick that up, especially with that pretty bad play. Like, let's be completely honest here. That pretty awful dog play,
Just
like dog water, like really
maybe
in the
one
trash.
of the worst plays of
Like,
Pokemon that I have ever seen, and I have seen Slimesticks Elite 4.
Yeah.
Like,
that was, oh my God, we haven't even talked about that one. I watched that at night to put me to sleep. It's just an uphill battle for Fuslie right now, and she's running out this move timer.
One thing to note about Fuslie's team as well, about the Lucario, is it has the Shadow Shield ability, which it's like multi-scale, reduces damage to full HP, so it's actually a pretty decent switch in. So yeah, in game 1 we saw that Shadow Force kill from like 80%, but if it's full HP, it's going to block a lot of that Shadow Force damage.
Oh, picks up the one-hit KO on the Bronzong.
I think it's interesting that that Fuslie did decide to leave the Bronzong in here because the Shadow Force into it is very telegraphed at this point.
Yeah, Melodic's going down, but it's already put in so much work for Connor. That is such a fine death right there. He's already gained so much advantage from it.
Right.
There's nothing bad.
The Dragapult's still untouched though.
And that's the main thing that keeps doing all of the damage. Like if you get that Dragapult off, right? Connor doesn't have too much of a way to deal damage aside from that slacking. But she already has that hard counter with the Sacred Sword, Expert Belt, Lucario. I mean, Furry is doing wonders here.
Okay, we got the slacking coming out now. Threatening
and we got
so much damage. And we saw that slacking can basically just kill the Dragonite. We have no Tailwind on the side of Fuslie.
This is looking grim.
It's very, very threatening. 2 Dragon types being able to be targeted by Clanging Scales by the Dragapult as well. But I've said this like 2 times in this match now that I think Fuslie's in a bad position and she kind of manages to turn it around sometimes. So let's just wait and see what actually happens here. I just think that Connor he has so much pressure with this Dragapult slacking combo, something that we're going to see again and over again in this tournament. And you have to navigate so carefully around these 2 huge threats, right?
The other thing too is Fuslie is really taking that time choosing her moves. Depending on how this does go, we might actually have to implement a actual tighter time for production. Just the way that she's panicking. We'll figure that one out though, depending on how these next couple of matches go.
So something worth noting here, the Kingdra does have Detect. Detect and Protect are very, very rare in this tournament because it's based on the randomizer movesets. It was just hard to get those moves, and it is a very powerful move here. Blocking those Clanging Scales, it's a multi-hit move.
That was pretty good. Great play.
Right.
Yes!
Oh, foul play.
The foul play into the Detect. Oh, that was such a good read. She needed that to stay in. And
this
then
is
onto the
such a massive tempo advantage for Fuslie.
Oh my God, what a read from Fuslie.
Connor hitting into that Detect is crazy.
Oh my God. That's crazy. I can't believe we just saw that.
That was on the last turn of Tailwind too.
We're seeing a Cinderella story. Oh my God. I'm in awe.
It's not over, but this is a very, very good position because that Lucario is in the back and it threatens both the slacking and the Metagross we saw earlier. It outspeeds both, it does massive damage to both. It's still got the Shadow Shield ability, so I think Fuslie's in an extremely comfortable position now.
We needed that too. I mean, sorry, she needed that. I'm rooting for both of them neutral. I don't care who other way.
Such a massive swing with that Detect. The decision to go into the Kingdra that Connor knows has Detect is extremely rough here.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's now a 2v2, she got that free pickup on that Dragapult. Those are the reads that you need to have to come back. You need to start hard reading your opponent if you are that far behind, or hope they make a mistake like that. Wow. I just want to put this out here. I want to formally apologize to everybody at home. I am a neutral commentator that has no allegiance towards any team whatsoever.
We see the foul play boosted by the Intrepid Sword actually hit the Kingdra here. So Fuslie deciding to double into the slacking instead of the Metagross I think is interesting. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad play. We'll see what the Dragonite does though. 3 hits here from the Surging Strikes. Sunsteel Strike coming up from the Metagross. We'll see who this is. This is going to do a lot of damage.
Ooh.
It is just going to kill the dragon before the dragon even gets a move off.
Oh, God.
Weak turn for Fuslie.
That is not what she needed.
But the thing is, here's the thing, Point Crow.
Yeah.
The slacking is now in kill range of the Lucario, I believe. The Lucario we know is faster.
Oh, that's Sacred Sword
fastest
faster,
Pokemon on the field. Shadow Shield is up, so if that slacking goes down now, the Metagross can't kill it. We see them. I think Fuslie has it. Like,
I mean, that Metagross is Choice Banded, so it has to use Sunsteel Strike again.
Yeah.
This
is an extremely winning position for Fuslie.
We will see what happens here.
I'm already hearing a flag out from the coach couch saying that's game. Yep, that's game. That's game. So I believe he's very confident in his student here.
Yeah, and Flygon, the coach, right? Like he has done VGC tournaments before.
Right.
He is one of the coaches that has actually competed in official Pokemon championships.
Right.
I believe it's him, Kaya. Is Kaya? I'm not too sure. I know
Kaya does have a lot of VGC experience as well.
Yeah, I know Drew and Freezeye as well. Freezeye probably the best of the coaches in that VGC competition. Okay, let's see what goes on.
We're actually going to see.
Going for another.
She's playing it a little bit slow, going for the detect again. Sacred Sword into the.
Slacking kills that slacking. Wow. Yep. Okay, we'll see if that Sunsteel Ram goes into.
Even if it hits the Lucario, it's going to do no damage.
Yeah,
it's going to be resisted.
But if she reads this, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's picking this one up.
This
is no question.
Almost BM, I would say.
At this point, like she's actually just trolling Connor, right? Let's see, maybe she goes for the double detect, just to leave it a little bit more.
Breaking your opponent's spirit, just in case you run into them in the losers bracket.
That's true. We get the Moongeist Beam. This might be it.
It doesn't kill. We know from the previous game, but Kingra's just going to attack as well, and I think that's going to seal the deal here.
Surging strikes. Yeah,
Fuslie
there it
with
is.
A crazy comeback.
And Fuslie
after a massive blunder in game one.
Set. Fuslie, the first winner of the tournament. She has one set under her belt. That means Connor goes to the losers bracket. He still has a chance to be in the tournament. Oh, and we get the hug from Flygon.
Really nice.
So proud of her.
Really nice.
Wow, she really did come back, right? Like she does panic at the beginning, but she really solidified that at the end. That hard read was disgusting. Those are the things that we love to see here. Wow, what a tournament.
What a great first match.
Dude, you could not ask for more. You really can't.
I loved it.
Like this was phenomenal. Come on to the couch.
Join us.
Come on here. Sit wherever, welcome in. Grab a seat. Just
dream of mine.
Just
little boy to be on this program.
Remember that do we have the
I don't think we have enough mics for everyone.
Do we have the mics somewhere here? Production, maybe, possibly? Oh, the mics are coming in. Okay, cool. So we'll get them here. Yeah.
No clue anyone's watching.
That's
okay,
good,
here we
probably.
go. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, just heads up. Remember that you can only talk. We only hear you if you're talking to the mic.
Right.
Yeah,
it should be on.
Yeah, it should be on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Fuslie, what were you thinking with the extreme speed into the ghost type?
I panicked. I forgot that Dragapult's ghost type. I forgot, and I was like, "How do I kill this thing?" I forgot that thing was in the sky.
Yeah.
It was also double immune.
He was also not there.
That he's
So
gone.
it wouldn't have hit if he was there.
In our simulations, you were not using that move,
Really?
so I wasn't
Right.
prepared against it.
Wow.
That was his crutch.
Yeah, no, that was definitely my fault. I did not properly prepare her for Shadow Force, and you just ripped that turn one, and I was like, oh god. Same with Tailwind. We weren't planning for you guys to do Tailwind, so you really gave us a run. But I think you did a great job adapting. Like honestly, you guys have a really tough team.
Yeah, Connor, how did you feel your team perform? What were you expecting? Was there some stuff that didn't really work
we
out for
started
you?
the game and I was like, double battles. It's not, we're a little bit of adjustments needed, but I think, losers bracket, we're pretty confident.
And talking about adjustments, Stefan, what do you think was the main thing that Connor should adjust for the next one? What do you think? Where do you think things went wrong?
Connor, you should just click Tailwind a bit more, I reckon. Instead of the first time.
Does that refresh the thing?
Yeah, like when Tailwind runs out, you can just click it again.
Never ran out. What was that?
So we're learning some new strats on the couch right now for the next match.
I also didn't know. I
That
learned
is
something about
not a new strat.
Dragon darts. I also learned that if I target the Dragapult and he's gone, it'll just go to the other guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of good for you. Yeah.
Darts plays the game for you.
It felt
really chill.
It felt like to me, Connor, like your Dragapult is powerful, but it felt like the Shadow Force a bit of a clutch. Like it's or a bit of a crutch. Like it's a little bit slow. It gives her a lot of tempo, a lot of opportunities.
I don't. These aren't even prescription. I just wore them to look smart. And to be honest with you got something.
Yeah, I just want to just blame Point Crow because we got really screwed over in the randomizer there.
You had 6 attempts. You had 6 attempts
to find a good team. That's
you
true,
had more than anybody else. You had more chances.
But we had to run up attack order. Okay, we got like bottom of the barrel.
And to be fair, Stefan was in Miami for most of the.
That's true. That he
tournament,
was in Miami, so Connor did have to.
Yeah, we got literally in Miami.
Yeah. I see that.
Can I say something that was really cool that happened?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure.
Right before this all went down, I looked at Connor. I was like, I have a feeling that the first game is going to be me versus you, and we're going to go first. And he's like, I kind of have that feeling too. It happened. Then when we sit down, we do a rock, paper, scissors, best of 3, and he won the first one, I won the second one. And
No, shot. That's what you guys
and
were
it
doing?
matched our gains.
Do we have the video of that?
Yeah, we had the video.
probably
We
have
saw
that.
them like side by
That's
side.
crazy.
Yeah.
We were wondering what was
We
happening
were just
there.
Well, I was saying that if he lost, he couldn't bring his Dragapult, but he didn't.
Yeah, and I didn't.
I guess
we just wait. That
didn't
didn't
happen.
sound like a fair plan.
It was good though. Well, congrats, Fuslie, on that win right there.
Congrats, Fuslie.
And Connor, good luck.
So do I
with this one,
lose?
Well, now you go to loser's bracket.
You're gonna
Yeah.
lose bracket.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
cool. Let's start getting to the second match
Absolutely. Let's
or
move
the second
along.
second
Yeah,
round.
yeah, yeah.
Second set.